Hey everyone, Sam Johal here, and today we're delving into the world of innovative cameras with the Mology Magic Camera. Before we dive into the details, if you're into cutting edge tech and cool gadgets like me, hit that subscribe button down below. Alright, let's get into it. First things first, I want to talk about what you get in the box. Crack it open and you're greeted by this pocket-sized camera with a design that's anything but ordinary. It's got a magnetic back, I'll come back to that later because there's some clever design here. Inside you'll find a slot for an SD card that handily comes in the package. 32 gigabytes will be plenty to get you going. In fact, it might be all you need. The build quality and construction feels good. It feels quality, not like it will fall apart, so that's reassuring. There's also a convenient USB-C port for charging, and there's one in the base too. The base is solid and bottom heavy, perfect for stability, and it even rotates. I'll come back to what this base is for too. There's a lot to cover here. You get a lanyard for that on-the-go POV shot, an adhesive magnet for versatile mounting, and of course a USB-C charging cable. All the documentation you need to get started is in there too. Now, let's talk about features. This camera isn't just a looker because, let's face it, it's pretty cute and perhaps reminds me of some other characters or even another camera already out there. No, it's not just cute, but it's got some serious functionality. The app lets you preview shots, start and stop recording, take photos, and even enable AI recognition for pets or humans. In vlogging mode, you're looking at a crisp 2.5K resolution with a wide field of view that captures everything you need. The camera itself weighs a mere 85 grams, making it super easy to handle for those creative shots. So this Mology Magic Camera seems designed for two major functions. That's that vlogging, but also surveillance too. A slightly odd combination, so we'll circle back to who this might be best suited for at the end of the video. But for now, what's the vlogging experience like? The dual microphone is fine for what it is. It's not earth-shattering and will struggle with any kind of distance or any wind, and this is the sort of audio that you can expect. Okay, I'm just recording. I'm about half a meter away. You can hear the sort of audio quality you're going to get and see the visuals of using this as a vlogging camera. I've got this magnetized to the side of my fridge, and I'm going to step back a little bit until I'm about a meter away now, and so you can hear this is the kind of audio quality you're going to get. Now, when I pick this up off the fridge, I'm going to have to kind of like be really careful because sometimes the magnetized back stays attached to whatever it is that stays attached to whatever it is that you've got it on, and it won't come off. Now, the one button recording is great and what I would expect for a camera like this in these days in 2023, and that magnetic mount on the back, well, just look how strong it is when I put it on the POV lanyard mount. It's pretty hard to shift. And it has a neat function where the magnetic back of the camera comes off and can act like a stand for vlogging. And you can alter the angle of the camera nice and easily. It's an excellent and well thought out little feature that really endears you to the camera. You can also stick it to any metal surface like this pole here and you're ready to roll. The vlogging experience is easy and, well, it's okay in terms of quality. There's little stabilization on this camera, so you're not talking GoPro or Insta360 levels of smoothness at all. It's pretty raw. Now yes, it does shoot in 2.5K and at 25 frames per second, which is the minimum I would expect from a device like this, but not bad for the price point at all. My experience of linking the camera to the app for shooting and updating the firmware was painless. And it's worth me pointing out, I think, that there is no screen on this camera, so you'll be shooting blind and you'll need to use your mobile device, either iOS or Android, to view the screen for live shooting, review your footage, and make choices between shooting photos, video, time-lapse, and the AI camera feature. So let's talk about those last two features. In the time-lapse mode, you can select the length of shooting and also intervals of shots. So you can capture wide apart intervals for a long time, like shooting a plant growing, or short intervals for a short time, like if you're shooting weather, clouds, that kind of thing. Once it's done filming, the camera shuts down to preserve battery life. The frame width is pretty wide angle and there isn't any option to change that for time-lapse mode or anywhere, but it's kind of the default setting for most actiony cameras and it's fine, I guess, for here. But what's this AI camera mode? So this seems to be powered by algorithms that can detect when a person or an animal, say your pet cat or dog, enters the frame and the camera starts shooting. It then stops shooting after they exit the frame. So you can get the video you want without having to wade through tons of blank video where nothing is happening. Perfect for leaving a camera set in place and only filming when the main character in your video shows up, and it stops filming when they leave. Alright, we've covered the main vlogging and filming modes, but what else is this camera for? With full color night vision or classic black and white night vision, it's perfect for indoor surveillance. The 2.5K resolution is a nice touch for what is really a monitor or security camera, and it even provides alerts when someone enters the frame. You can control the camera from the app to look around the environment too. There's a speaker on board the base, meaning you get two-way audio, allowing you to use your phone's microphone to communicate through the base unit. A little "hey, what are you doing?" might not only give any intruders pause for thought, God forbid, but also maybe encourage your kids from stopping their mischief making or your cat or dog from jumping on the counter where they really shouldn't be. You can also record surveillance footage within the app on the SD card that's included too. Now you need to have the camera in the base to use surveillance mode, and it's pretty small, and I think it's actually a really cool feature that's well implemented. I mean, just look at how good this night mode is. Okay, now I've got it on traditional night vision mode, which is the black and white, where it can deal with much lower light than when I had it on the color vision just beforehand. And you can see how well it picks me up in what is almost a totally dark room. Let me just cover up that screen, and yeah, look how well it's doing. This is actually really good for a surveillance camera on this tiny thing, which needs to be in the base for you to use it in this mode. Okay, let's talk value. At $169.99 on Amazon.com at time of publishing, I think it's a competitive starter camera for vlogging in the market. Check the link in the description for the most up-to-date price, because you know how these things change. Now, I'm not here to twist your arm or anything, but if you are interested in a camera that's packed with features, this could be the one for you. It could also be a cool gift for that friend who wants to start out on their creator journey without burning a GoPro size hole in your budget. I think it's also pretty good for traveling, not only for the vlog potential, where I say it's okay, but say you're staying in a new place with your young kids and you just want to be able to keep an eye on how they're settling in for the night before you go to sleep. This is an ideal way to double up on a daytime travel vlog camera and nighttime monitor camera too. It's an unusual, cute looking, well-built camera at an accessible price point with a really unusual feature set. It's an okay vlogging camera, but seems to be an excellent monitor or surveillance camera if you could use it and doubling up for that feature. And the AI camera feature might just be what you're looking for if you're trying to capture your pet or kids without hanging around to hit the filming button the whole time. Hey, big thanks for hanging out with me. If you found this review helpful, give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe for more detailed tech gear reviews that make your travel life more enjoyable. Till next time, stay curious, stay creative. Catch you in the next one. Cheers.